It's set to make its debut at Cannes Film Festival, which kicks off next week and runs through to May 19. And Liam Gallagher, as it looks as if it'll be a no-holds-barred documentary, leaving no stone unturned on the former Oasis rocker's last couple of years. The film is set to be devastatingly honest as it follows his career as a solo artist and also the feud he remains embroiled in with brother and former bandmate Noel. The movie, which is being directed by Charlie Lightning, is said to explore the 45-year-old's personal demons in depth. It's explained by the filmmakers as an emotional story of how one of the greatest rock frontmen went from the dizzying heights of his Champagne supernova years in Oasis to living on the edge, ostracized and lost in the musical wilderness of boredom, booze and legal battles. The film depicts Liam emerging from Noel's shadow, managing expectations from being in the biggest band in the world to starting alone again, alone, stripped bare, with nowhere to hide. It will also show how Liam struggled to define his role as a man and an artist, ricocheting between projects, whilst fighting his own personal demons. It's thought to specifically look at Liam's divorce from Nicole Appleton after he fathered a love child with US journalist Liza Gerbani, as well as the demise of Oasis. The last film centering on the Mancunian and his brother, 50, was 2016's Supersonic, which examined their sibling rivalry. The new project was described by Liam himself as a documentary about my musical comeback. It covers the writing and recording of my first solo album, right through to playing it live for the first time in my hometown of Manchester and around the world. I hope you enjoy the film. His debut solo album was titled As You Were and released last year. He hits the road with the album's tour briefly before joining the Rolling Stones as a supporting act during their 8 stadium shows at the English capital's London Stadium for the first UK show on May 22. On announcing his participation in the show, Liam wrote on Twitter, "It's a dream come true to be asked to open for the mighty at Rolling Stones, the best rock and roll band ever." Among the other acts also set to open shows for the legendary British rock band are Florence plus the Machine, Richard Ashcroft, Elbow, The Vaccines and The Specials. Rolling Stones band members Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, Ronnie Wood and Charlie Watts have been traveling across Europe with their No Filter tour since September and will conclude with a show on July 8 in Warsaw, Poland. The announcement of Liam's participation in the tour serves as a dose of good news after he resurrected the long-running feud with his brother Noel when he shared a foul-mouthed text exchange between Noel and his daughter Anais last month. In a screenshot of the exchange, the father and daughter launch a scathing attack on Liam as Noel brands his brother a K and a C in the string of messages. Their text exchange reportedly took place on June 3 last year, the day before the One Love Manchester concert, but were only made public last month. In the messages, Noel, saved under daddy, wrote, because your astonishing K of an uncle is doing it and the organizers have now got it in their heads there's gonna be an Oasis reunion. Scooter Braun, Justin Bieber's manager, actually said, if Noel does it his kids will get to meet Justin. What a seasick, and Ace replied, oh lord. How annoying. And like I'd want to meet any Justin Bieber anyway. Sick. It is not known how Liam got a hold of the text messages, which he shared on social media without a caption, leaving fans to speculate.